Hey guys, what's going on? This is Arcade Perfection, and guess what guys? We picked up a B&K 467 picture tube restorer and analyzer. Now, in other words, a rejuvenator. What we're going to be using this for is for the Donkey Kong Senyu EZ20 monitor. It is missing the red color, and I've seen some suggestions to actually rejuve the monitor and see if we can fix that problem. So in this video we're going to be showing you how to use this, and we're going to see if it fixes. This is also going to be restore part 2 because we're going to be seeing if it fixes our monitor. I'm hopefully it does. We have done a cap kit on it already, but yes guys, I'm not dead. I've been away from the channel for a while just because of busyness and had a lot of other things to do, but we are back. And finally got our restore and rejuver in here, and let's just open this bad boy up. So before I get it opened, if you notice here in the back, you saw that there's a CR23 CRT adapter and a CR20. Now for the Sanyo, we're actually going to be using a CR23, and apparently these things are actually a little rare because everyone wants them. And we saw a listing with it there, and we kind of snagged that, and so we got one now. So let's just set those aside and let's open this up. Okay, so here we go. Don't let it confuse you. It's got tons of knobs on it, but this is what we're going to be using to rejuve the Senyu 20Z monitor. As you can see right here, there's another little adapter. I'm thinking this probably came in one of these boxes too. It just wasn't in there because it was just sitting here and there's no spot in the back for it. So let's go ahead and open up the back. Oh, and before I get on, I want to say that there's a lot of these rejuvers out there. I think one of the most popular ones is this and the Syncore CR70. Also, there's a top-of-the-line Syncore, which is the Syncore CR7000. It's probably about the best you can get, I'm thinking. Because it's got like all the bells and whistles, it's got everything. But this thing, it still does the job. Got it for a steal of how good the price it was. And so let's just open up the back here. As you can see, we got all the manuals right here. We also see all the CRT adapters. Not going to be needing any of those. And if you ever saw one of these before, you'll think there used to be foam here. I actually just took that out and sweeped it out because that foam was just old and gross and sticky, and you didn't even want to see it. I mean, it was gross. So I just kind of got that out of there. I didn't want it like getting everything all sticky and stuff. So here's all the manuals. This is the cathode ray tube restore and analyzer manual. This is just the basic instruction manual. It's got just the basic stuff. Restoring the picture tube, cleaning, balancing, rejuvenating. Well, I'll be looking at this while we rejuve it. So, and here, this is kind of a little parts kit, which actually is really cool for them to include this because, you know, if something actually does go bad in the B&K, then we're gonna need something for it. So, you know, it's got all the capacitors, diodes, and transistors. And if those ever go bad, you can come to that and just get it and then solder it in there, or however you want to get it on there. This is where all their warehouses are, so that's that. This is the preliminary setup list for the CR22, which is actually that one that was just sitting in there when I opened it up. The setup chart condensed instructions. This is actually what we're going to be using here. I don't actually know if the Sanyo is in here. See. But what we're going to be doing after we look at this, we're going to be going to the arcade, and we're going to open it up, and we're going to look and see what the tube model number is. Looks like another one of these type deals. It tells you what to set the G1 to, the heater voltage, you know, all that good stuff. You know, this is actually what I thought was really cool. As you see, this is from 1980, and this guy, Ken's TV, this who bought it. And he bought, along with a lot of other Rejuvers and adapters. And in 1980, I can't believe how old it is. It's actually really nice, or just really cool of him to include that. I don't even know if he opened it up. Yeah, he did open it up. But, you know, I just thought that was cool how old this is, 1980. And, yes, registration card. He never did use it, I guess. And another manual. Looks like someone printed out for a BK 480 and 490, which is a little bonus. I won't be needing that, but there you go. Alright, so let's just put that stuff right back. Well, also, I forgot to show you this. Guess what? This is so cool. This is the picture tube guarantee. Basically, what the guy would do is, he would sign his signature off, and basically he'd be guaranteeing that this will be good for 5 years. And he would sign this off and give it to him. And there's so many still here. I mean, it's extremely old. But I mean, I just thought that was kind of cool for him to include that. Because yes, we did buy this. So, I guess it's time to go and check out the monitor and see what tube number it is. We're going to come back and we're going to look inside of the manual and see if it's in there. And if not, we're going to go onto my computer and look it up. So, let's go to arcade. Okay guys, so this is where the Donkey Kong sits. As you can see, there's a Hogan's Alley marquee in there. I just kind of had something to throw in there since I don't have a Donkey Kong marquee or bezel, so this was all both off of Hogan's Alley. I did say that in my Part 1 restore, if you haven't saw it yet, so you can go check that out. And so, what I was going to do here is I was going to go look behind here. So here's the monitor as it stands. Of course, they send you 20EZ, and the model ID, model number, whatever. It's not the one that's on there. Don't let that confuse you. It's actually this one that says 510 UTB22. So I found this awesome tool online. So let's go over to my computer here. And alright, so it's tubular dot atomized, however you say that, .org. I'll leave a link down there in the description. But now I need to type in the tube number. So it was 510 UT, and there we go. So it says here that we need to set the heater voltage on the BK467 to 6.3 volts, and the G1 to 50, and the neck is a CR23. So there you go. So I'm going to go ahead and get everything set up, and we are going to be rejuving it. Alright, so right now we are discharging the monitor. We're just going to go in under the anode, and you should hear a little spark when you do this. I just sped up the video a little. But also, in the manual it says remove the anode cap. So we are taking the anode cap off. And now we are just making sure that it is completely discharged. And now we are taking out the neck. So we took out the neck board, and now we are putting on the CR23 monitor adapter. So now let's get on. Okay guys, so before I go on with the video, I just wanted to point out that this is not going to be a how-to video. I'm sorry guys. I thought I was going to do that, but then we got in and had a lot of errors. So what I'm going to do to make up for that is make a completely just putting only on Rejuving video. How to rejuve an arcade monitor with the BK467. And it's going to be only on that, and it's going to be, try to make it as detailed as possible. So I just ended up speeding all the work we done up, and added, you know, a little NES title theme music.
And so I hope you guys enjoy that. You know, you just get a kind of idea of what we're doing. It is extremely quick because it was like an hour recording, close to that. But, yeah, guys, I hope you're liking it so far. So, oh, and also, this is my dad's cab. So he's the one doing all the Rejuving. You know, I set up all the recording stuff, and I pretty much know how to do it too. So he's the one doing most of the stuff, and so yeah. So let's get on with it. Okay, guys, so I'm hoping you're enjoying the video so far. If you look down here, this is where the red is, and we got it up to about here, right there in the middle. We don't have it to the complete good green yet, but we have it in the yellow and green. And before, if you remember when I said it was all the way down at the bottom, I'll actually try to leave a picture actually right here of what it originally looked like and how better it's gotten here. We're still going to do some more Rejuving, but this is how much we have improved it right now. Now, if I actually got the picture there, you'll notice it is a blazing amount of a difference. I mean, it is great now. Before, it was freaking horrible. So, yeah, this is kind of like a middle update. I'm actually, this is my dad's cab, so he's actually, doing it. If you saw him, you know, he was looking pretty close at it. But, yeah, so, that's pretty much it so far, so we're gonna do some more. Okay, guys, yes, I am done Rejuving, finally, and you know what, I actually got some pretty good results. So, you know, here's the cab, and I'm just going to go ahead and go turn out the lights, because it makes the picture a lot richer. Well, you know, your eyes, it looks a lot better in the dark. So, as you can see, red is a great improvement. Right now, I'll put up a picture of what, you know, if I have it, I'm going to put a picture up of, just like in the top left corner or something, of what it used to look like and what it looks like right now. And you know what? I think I actually got pretty good results, because look at that red. It's actually pretty good. And Actually, in the end there, I was actually kind of getting dissatisfied because what we did was it was the clean and align, clean and balance. We did the clean and balance function, which is a real low voltage kind of rejuvenate on the green and the blue. And you know, once we did that, we had the red a little bit over green. And once we did that, the red went all the way back down. So that was not too shabby, and that was just horrible. So we go and rejuve the red again. It just pulls the blue like... Oh, what actually did was... some people actually tried the voltage on 8. So you know what? We tried that. We trying to get this monitor going. And that kind of made it worse. It made the blue go down to about how good the red was. And that was horrible. So we end up rejuving the blue. And there goes the red again. And so then we did the clean and balance on the red. And it didn't do much, but I can tell you that that kind of balanced them out again to where they originally were. And we rejuved it a couple times, and we actually got it a little bit better than we even had it before. You know, a little bit of a centimeter over the green, probably we got it. I'll actually leave a picture up there in the top corner there of what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the little gauge on there. And so, you know what? I think that's pretty much it. Let's go turn the light back on here. Okay. And yes, so guys, I think that's pretty much it. Be looking out for the next video. Because my next video, we're going to probably be installing the PCB and maybe even, because you know what? I actually got a control panel overlay. So, we'll be installing that. Remind me, guys, if you know where you can get those, what are they? I don't know, but they're kind of like type these things, but they're the control panel bolts, and you know, I don't know what they're called. I don't exactly remember, but there's actually still a hole right here where this guy mounted up this control panel. We need those, and they go down through and hold the CPO on. So, anyone knows where I can get some of those. I need them badly, because I can't go on without those. So, you guys, and, you know, bezel marquee, I'm thinking probably a reproduction or pro on Mike's Arcade. He's got some pretty good ones on there, pretty good price. Yeah, actually, probably, yeah, Mike's Arcade. There's also another one, which I may order from them too, but, you know, I don't know. So, again, stay tuned for the next video. And I think that's it, so... Oh, by the way, I set up a, Google Plus and a Flickr, you know, to post photos of maybe some progress, little bonuses in there. And so I'm going to put them in the description, link it there. If you want to go follow me, you'll get some updates on some stuff. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'll give you some hints about other upcoming videos. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a how-to and a detailed rejuve with the B&K 467. But I'm actually going to do a detailed one, and yeah, so and probably a video on how there's lots of videos on YouTube about how to do that. But you know, I thought, why not just add one, add to the collection of how to discharge a monitor. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to drop a like. Go follow me on Flickr and Google Plus. And I will see you in the next video.